Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Good morning. It is almost 4:30 in the morning. We're going to do some more CAS playtesting. So this will be kind of like the second official time I play Grifter, because the second time was also a playtest for Havoc's campaign, and that one was a bit unbalanced during that. Um, so I'm gonna play it again. I think I don't think I've seen him win yet. Of course, two of those times have been against um, Havoc's campaign, so it was a bit unfair to hold him against that. So today I'll be pairing him. I built him today as Justice this time. So I have things like the sonic rifle. Put another few trinkets in here. I'm going to be pairing him with Cannon, who is aggression, aka Psylocke. Um, and I'm just going to go against Crossbones, because Crossbones is one of my favorite to play test against. Are my cards not the right size? Or his card's not the right size? I can't tell anymore. And they're like 1 pixel too small. So those are in there. All the mods are in here. He's got his weapon deck. I just wanted to point out a couple things I saw when I was like setting everything up. So I'm going to be putting this in the deck today, along with his team up with Zealot. Karmi, I know your name is not your name here. Just wanted to point that out. And then I do appreciate you being my Kami. I did not realize I owned you. I think that's cute. You might want to put just your regular name on here. But that's another thing I noticed before I start here. Hopefully the aspect deck in this works well enough. I put some extra tech and items in here so that his safe house will hopefully have a purpose, maybe give a couple things to Cannon. As you can see, he's running a large deck because of this. I'm getting a little greedy. But yeah, with that being said, let me go ahead and draw their hands and do the setups and stuff. 6. Okay. I don't know why I'm writing. Like a fool. Draw the hand here. So she's playing aggression, but she can play psionics from any aspect. Any other notes? Also, I appreciate Predator getting a precon. I saw that. He's got an aggro precon with his stuff now, which I don't think he had last time I looked in here. So I do appreciate that. Super TNT. It doesn't even matter that I'm moving these over because I'm just going to reset the table when I'm done anyways. So I'll probably get to Predator this weekend. I also want to start Sinestro this weekend. Nightwing, I have to make an aspect deck for, because I haven't seen a precon form at all. And I have to kind of figure out how I want him to play him, because he's got a lot of, when you cancel the effects of a card abilities, and finding aspects that already do that is not the easiest thing to do. I know I usually don't look at decks, but when they don't have a precon, it's kind of hard not to, because you have to figure out how you're building around it. But yeah, with that being said, I got hands. I'll probably end up discarding some stuff from hit. Actually, I can get 2 weapons out on the immediate here. How's her hand looking? 2 side blades. Excellent. I'll get rid of this. I don't need temper off the bat, so fantastic. All right, let's get his first weapon out. Good laser rifle. I'm tired of seeing that spend 3 resource one, which will probably be next just because I jinxed myself. All right, let's get into this. First player, Cash. Okay, I'm going to start here. spending 2 to get the plasma pistol, and I'll spend 1, 2 to get the pulse grenade. So I have 2 weapons off the bat. I don't have either of his 2 main weapons, but it is what it is. I'll exhaust them both to deal 2 damage, and he needs to get his proper hit points. So 2 damage, and then I usually do this to indicate the max. I can get rid of this immediately too, or I can use it to kill off a minion. Let's keep it for now. Then Grifter will attack for 1, and that will end his turn. Alright, Cannon. I'm going to find a copy of Psychotana. Get her set up. Where's that? Oh, I'm going to lose my mind here. It's the most hypnotizing card that I've ever made because of the art. I love the art. Background's a little distracting sometimes. Well, I've got Psyblades out the ass. Let me power the mind to get the katana in, because this is extremely valuable card. I will flip exhaust to deal 1 damage. I will spend 1, 2 Psyblades. Make something here. 2, 3, but it confuses. 2, 3, and it confuses, and it can remove 1 additional threat. I can actually stand to make this a little stronger, because right now it's barely stronger than Psychic Assault. This is a card that I recently changed because it was 1 cost, 2 damage, remove 2 threat. And I felt that was a bit overpowered. Now that it's 2, 3, I feel that it's barely more powerful than a Psychic Assault. I didn't even think about that until I just looked at it right now. So I might need to buff this up like 1 more time. Question is, do I make it remove 1 more threat, or do I make it deal 1 more damage? 2, 4, 1. I can make it a 2, 4, 1. We'll see. So 3 damage and confuse. Confuse. I can't play anything else. It does ready this though, and I will use Katana to do 1 more damage. That'll end the player turn. 3 cards. Ooh, yes, Scimitar. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip, please. All right. 1, 2. He attacks Grifter, who will take it for 4 damage. He will attack Psylocke. Psylocke will... Do I take this, or do I try Ninja Speed out of this? If I Ninja Speed out of this, I can't play both Scimitar. I can't even play both Scimitar and Psyblades anyways. I'm going to take this for 4 damage. Encounter and encounter. First player. Now the question is, do I play Scimitar? Do I play Psyblades? Because if I play Psyblades, I can remove 1 from the main scheme by hitting him. First things first. 1 damage. I think I'm going to Psyblades this. So 1, 2. Psyblades for 1, 2, 3. He's confused, so remove 1. Which readies Psychotana. Psychotana will hit the soldier for another 2, or another 1, excuse me. I will then attack the flame soldier for 2. And I think I'm going to flip down. And I'll find a copy of Psyblades and add it to my hand. I will then spend both of these to get... Or no, I can't get... Oh wait, I did get lose my mind. I'll use those two to get Scimitar out. And that will end her turn. All right, so what do we got here? What do we got? Do I want to Overwatch this? Let's spend 2 to get Sense of Justice. Let's Overwatch on the main, so that when some of these annoying schemes start coming out, I will have that available to me. I like this. Do I want to get the shape charge out now? Yeah, I can afford to get this out. All right. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? It's a 3 here. Actually, you know what? Let me do one of the damage here. One of the damage here. Thwart for 1. And then blow up the pulse grenade on the Hydra Soldier. So just 1 frickin' damage. That would have killed him if I would have kept all the damage going to him. Oh well, that's what it is. That will end Grifter's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ah, there's Zealot made by your Karmi. I should play this under her control, since she is confusing everybody. But since she's confusing everybody, he can attack confused characters as well and deal extra damage. And these count as attacks. Ready, 6 cards. So I don't know if I packed 2 of these in this deck. I might have only packed 1. Yes, Sonic Sheathing. All right. This is an amazing card to pair with this. All right. 1, 2. Schemes against Cannon, but is confused. Attacks Grifter. Grifter will block. Takes 1 damage. And then 2 from the soldier. Oh, okay, no, I didn't attack him, did I? Did I attack him? Because I don't think I can. I did 1 damage, then I blew it up. Yeah, he should have 1 more damage because I wasn't able to attack him. Alright, so counter and counter. Discard cards. 1 indirect damage. Shape Charge is gonna cancel. No, because Shape Charge will be wasted to remove 2 threat. So the top 2, 2, 3 damage on cannon. Flip. Alright, that didn't surge. Haha, just kidding. Because I'm an alter ego because it's full auto. 1, 2, 3. Field, I'll take the 2 damage. So almost net same. And then hero, stunned. Well, shit. Deal 1 damage to your hero. If that was gang up, that'd be such an amazing card to get right there. To kill me in the second turn here. Alright, back here. So I packed Prism Dust because he has his safe house, which can put text on other people's play areas or something like that. On the hunt, remove 5 threat from the scheme. Not in too much danger of this right now. I don't have a weapon. I can get Zealot out. Decisions. You know what? I didn't get a chance to play her at all yet. So let's spend the 4 on Zealots. And what does she do? After you play an event, select that here. to a max of 1. After she attacks or thwarts, you can deal 1 damage to her and play the card. Use this to knock out the Hydra Soldier, which will get me a lovely counter card. And then I've got to flip. Next turn, I'm going to be healing. Oh, wait, I actually can't deal 1 damage to him because I'm stunned, and this counts as an attack, so this will just knock off the stun. We'll put 3 damage back on him. Zealot, do I want to start her on this right now? I think I will. Let's go ahead and do this then. As much as I hate the overkill with an ally in this situation, I am almost dead. So let's do that. Cannon will heal for 3. I will grab a copy of Psyblades. Flip. And then I have got options. Use Psychic Kicker to get the Psionic Sheathing out. It counts as a... Actually, wait, hold on. Let me first hit for 1 damage on the Hydra Bomber. I play Psyblades. Psyblades readies this, uses this to deal 2 damage. And then, okay, this would be the second time I exhaust Psychoton in this turn. I do need to clear up the words on this, I guess. I should probably clean this up. Because the implication of it being on this turn is not there. So it should be, it's intended to be on this turn. This is technically the second time this is exhausting this turn, but it's the first time since this has been out. However, it's still the second time, so I do believe that I'd still get the second effect and not the first. So 1 damage here. To draw me a card. This is awesome. This is a great hand. I'm liking this. So I'll spend 2 on Psyblades to deal 3 to the villain. Confuse him. I will spend 2 to Psyblades to deal 3 damage and remove 1 threat. That will end her turn. Ready. Control 3. I just need allies in play. Actually, I can use, since she's going to be first player, I can use Psychic Kicker on Zealots. You wouldn't get the ready, but it'd still give her the bonuses on her stats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The raft, clear the area. I don't think I've had a chance to play this yet. All right, 1, 2. Tries a scheme, but is confused. I need to remember this is in play. I need to get rid of this at some fucking point here. Attacks. I have what? 1, 2. Yeah, let's block with ninja speed for +2. I take damage, so I take 1 damage. I may discard a Sonic card to ready myself, which I will do. So now I will not be Psychic Kicking Zealot. Encounter and encounter. Villain schemes. Well, shit. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, jeez. There's a fucking exosuit. All right. Hatred. I'm feeling hatred right now. First player. Exhaust. 1 damage. My next card is reduced by 1. So I can actually put this into play right now. I will then use Psychic Kicker on Zealot. So she gets +2 attack, +2 thwart for her next thing this phase. That is a psionic, 2 damage to Hydra Flame. Ready's Psykatana. Psykatana to defeat Hydra Flame, which will draw me a card. I will. Oh, this is supposed to have more than this. This is supposed to have 7 on it. My bad. Actually, supposed to have 9 because Flame Trooper was already in play. I can get Grey Crows down here, which would not be the worst idea. Yeah, let's get the cabin out. I will thwart for 2. I'll take 1 damage to generate 2 wild resources to make Train Assassin happen. So I'm ready. And I get +2 to my next attack or thwart, so we'll move 4. I might flip. Do I want to flip? So I can start getting side blades back in. I'll flip to start getting side blades. So I'll flip. I'll search for a side blades, or correction, find the side blades. So 3 of my 4 copies are already in the discard pile. Fantastic. All right, on to Cole, who needs to heal badly. So it's 2 plus nothing. Oh, wait, no. Is that how it works? Oh my god, 2 plus nothing. Fucking hell. Let's flip. I hate life. I hate my life sometimes. All right. I will all the resources get Raft in play, because when I defeat Madame Hydra, I plan on never seeing her again. I do not have psionic, so I don't want to do this. Let's remove 2 threat from this. I could have her remove 2, but I need her in as a chump. I will attack for 2. And I'm going to get this in play. Exhaust for 2 damage. Oh, what am I doing? I could have kept this and used this as the resource. And that will end Grifter's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her 5. I just said 4. Now I just said 5. Psylocke. I like saying the names of her because it sounds like saw blades. It's side blades. And then Psylocke. All right. We get 1, 2. I could remove threat. I keep forgetting I have Overwatch on this. All right. So schemes for 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Attacks Grifter. Zealot's gonna block. Does not have overkill. Zealot is dead as yuck. Encounter, and encounter. Jesus Christ now. Quick strike has suck it. Alright, first player. We're not looking good right now. We're not looking good right now. Do I have an energy in my hand? I do. Let's use that with this to attack her for 1. She will not take damage, but she will get stunned. I will... I keep forgetting this exists. I hate this hand. I really do. You don't have the Sonic trait, so I can't I can defeat the Jet Trooper at least. So let's defeat the Jet Trooper. I will spend 1. I like his armor. His armor's goofy. To barrage for 3 damage on the Jet Trooper. Defeat it. Oh, +1, 2 more. So it actually would have defeated Hydra Flame Soldier. Which I'll do. I'll defeat the Hydra Flame Soldier. He's a bit more annoying. Do I even have a support out right now? Yeah, Raft. Do I want to keep him? I want to see Madam Hydra, and then there's no unique minions in this deck, I don't think. So yeah, let's just take him. Screw it. Remove 1 threat from this. I'll remove 1 threat from it. I will use my ability to make a 1 damage attack on the Jet Trooper. My phone just lit up for some reason. I asked early in the morning, nothing happening. Just an alert from a game I play. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now that on my turn. I need to start getting rid of some of his attachments, so it's a hero action though on all of it. Hero action, hero action. Fantastic. Alright. Get another Psy Blades. Heal for 3. Flip. Exhaust. I will... I have no physical in my hand. I can do this. I can take 1 damage. Hero action ability. So let's get rid of the laser rifle. And then I'll take 1 more damage to the 2 wild, and then we'll spend Psychic Misdirection to get rid of the exosuit. They're hero action abilities. That's the intent of that. Alright. I will spend... Oh, I could have done this while I was... So I had 1 additional psionic card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at full health. Flip now. Flip now into fire. I will spend this to Psy Blades for 1 defeated. Is it 28 now, right? It's a shame I remember his freaking thing. Search for his machine gun, which I think was discarded. Yeah. Search for machine. Which actually I didn't defeat him because it goes to his armor. Do-do-do. And it should be in his discard pile. I'm losing my mind. All right. He's still confused though. Which readies this? So that should have actually been 1 fewer resource, which in that case I'll use Psychonai to have paid for it. Readies this. Exhaust this. Defeat this. Draw a card. Ooh, Devin. Alright. Oh yeah, this would proc though, and deal 2 more damage here. So at least I get rid of that. Use weaponless, maidenless, Psyblades. Now he is defeated into the second phase. He is confused. And because you would have been confused before, I remove one threat from this. So this bitch can be hurt. I do not have thwarting though, so I'm about to thwart out on, oh, maybe not yet. I'll spend 2 to Cybo attack for 4 damage on this bitch. A little bit wonky on of a turn there as I mess some things up, but shit happens. Did I want to keep him face up? He's going to get killed. Yeah, let's flip his. I probably should have flipped him face down at the end of his turn. Did he heal last turn? Or did he heal? No, he healed the turn before that because Zealot was still in play. Ready, take the 4 cards. Ready, take the 5 cards. Oh, good. My training for Zealot, who's not in play anymore. Fantastic. Once she's dead, she's going to the raft. She's going to stay there for the remainder of her days. Schemes, confused, attacks, Psylocke. We'll just take this for 2 damage. And she'll take this for 2 damage. Encounter. We will take 2 damage. Fuck my fucking life. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So close. Also, she was stunned, so she shouldn't have attacked last time. So I should have 2 health. All right. Exhaust, remove 2. Kind of wish I had my Ninja Assassin thing out now. I do not. This is a 3 damage one. Where's telepathy? I think that's in my discard pile. Well then, decisions. It is decision time. Let's spend. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's do 1 damage, which makes my next card -1. So I'm just going to put Telekinesis in. If you're not familiar with Tenacious D, you have no idea why I just called this Telekinesis. And I just played Psionic, so this happens and deals 2 damage. I spend 2 on Psychic Assault to deal 3 damage and confuse. Actually, should I remove from here? Should I remove from here? Let's remove from here. All right. I can get. Oh, and that readies this. I'll then ping him for 1. Which draws me a card. Ooh, look, it's other Psylocke. Less cool Psylocke. What's her? Captain Britain. Actually, I wonder, is there a Betsy Braddock Captain Britain hero made right now? Let's find out. Captain Britain. It is by R. Tim Morris, but it is not Betsy Braddock's Captain Britain. Interesting. Maybe I just thought of something. I could have sworn somebody had a Captain Britain. It must be before the change in our Discord server, as I do not see it anymore. So that ends. No, that does not end her turn. I'm use Shinobi Shawl to get Devin D'Angelo into play. I will take 1 damage to use Telekinesis to deal 3 damage. And that will end her turn. Over here, Code of Training is now useless. Iron sharpens iron is now useless, kind of. Actually, I don't need... That's actually a good card for me now. However, I've got so many cards in my hand I want to play right now. I need to remove threat. I will start by healing 2. And if this is another blank, I'm just gonna... Nothing. If it's a boost effect, remove 3. Oh, good. The rush that I don't have. Ugh. Grifter. So I'm thinking about it, right? I feel like he could have a base 3 rec, at least. Because you're going to average... I know that my 2 recs so far in this game have been awful. But if you average an additional 2, you're getting 4. Now, 4 is strong for a 10 hit point character. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. It does still feel weak. Because you're maxing out at 5. And that's a rare 5. I feel like there could be one more rec. I have to flip them. I want to try and see how long I can keep this. Did I just remove 2 threat from this with her? Let's pop Overwatch and remove 2 threat from this as well. So I'm flipped. We're going to use... So this is useless for me as it stands. So 1, 2... Don't have psionic, so this will just be 2 threat. Oh, I should be flipped. I thought did I accidentally like unflip myself? I can remove 2 and ready myself. Let's get my hyper reflexive armor out. I would love to get sonic rifle as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. Spend the 1 on... I hate doing this. Diversion. Spend 1, 2 on diversionary tactics, which removes 2 threat, and I can then either have it get shape charge, which is already in play. I need to remember to fucking use it, or ready myself, which I'm going to use to ready myself. So I remove 2 threat. I'm readied. I remove 1. So far it's a net positive on that. I will exhaust for 1 damage. I'll exhaust for 1 damage. And now I get to play the guessing game for the remainder of the game. Boy, oh boy, I'm going to be defending. All right, ready, draw. Almost decked out. There's Sonic Butterfly. I can actually... That's another change I could probably make here, is I can actually make this a wild resource now. Because before, her ability was she would generate... She would change the required resource of a hero action to 2 mentals, or 1 mental. And then you could just use this to pay for it. But with the change that I made, this can probably just be a wild resource now. Yeah. Yeah. So, we 1, 2. He attacks Psylocke. Psylocke will... I'm going to defend for 2. So I take 1 damage. And then I take 2 and 2. Attacks Grifter. I'm going to say there are... I'm going to block, and then I'm going to say there are 2 on here. There are none, so I take no damage. If I get it wrong, I get to draw a card. If you saw my stream last night or 2 days ago with when I played the game with Havoc, I purposefully guessed 4 so that I'd be able to draw a card at one point. Because fuck you. All right. Encounter and encounter and encounter. Please don't attack me. Oof, Jesus fucking Christ. 2, 3 damage. Dun 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 dun. Still don't have psionic, so we use this to get this. What was that card that he used to attack her? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late for me to worry about shape charge that I never remember. So intervention to, or no, I accidentally played intervention. I was supposed to play that. All right. All right. I need to play interventions. I need to play interventions like bad. Intervention. I'll do the max 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would, man, I can only take this die and he's going to hit me. Ouch. Ouch. Dick. 2. I'm going to laugh if I play intervention again and it gets me killed. Oh, I didn't have to exhaust this because I already paid the 1 resource with that. Oh no, that paid for the VAD. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing this. You're dead. So it's at 3. I will use clear the area to intervene again. This might get me killed. I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, then the deck's out, so he whiffs. He does get an excel, though. But we got rid of this, so she can be killed. I'm going to let Psylocke do that. Jesus. Did I use? I didn't end up using. I did use this. That should be exhausted. Losing my mind. I need to flip them both down, which means I'm about to scheme out of this. I'm going to flip them down. I got to flip her down. Unless I can't rely on her getting a card to play. That'll defend her. Actually, I think her. I know for sure one of her 2 defenses in the discard pile. I mean, I could play Psylocke. But not at the cost of this, not at the cost of this. Deal 1. I will spend Grey Crow and Psylocke for Sonic Butterfly, which is a psionic. So that readies this. I'll use this to deal 2 damage to him. Also, this should have been 1 less resource, so this can be back in my hand. I'm going to end up spending it anyways. Where is this? I'll use this to finish Madam Hydra. So yep, steal it, remove 2 threat. Goodbye, Madam Hydra. And that draws me a card. Train Assassin is actually a very good card to have out right now. I will use this and this to get my Psy Blades out. Deal 3 damage to an enemy, confuse it. 1, 2, 3. He's already confused, so we remove 1 threat from this. And this is a mental and a fisty. I do not have a mental. I can take a damage and generate 2 wild and get rid of this, but all that's doing is generating 2 wild and getting rid of that. Attorney's not going to attack. I want to play this, but I can't fucking play this. Also, I think I need to change his ability again because I don't see any reason why he would never take side blades every time. Maybe attach after you play Sonic, then attach it to this card, and then you may play it as if it was from your hand. Then after you play that card, it deals 1 additional damage, removes 1 additional threat. Make Devin D'Angelo cost 2. I'm brainstorming. I shouldn't be brainstorming in the middle of a stream. Shit. Do I want to sacrifice X Jet to get Trained Assassin in? I can use Trained Assassin to ready myself and remove more threat and then flip. Take 1 damage to generate 2 wild to do this, to ready myself. I get +2 thwart or +2 attack. I'll do 2 thwart. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will flip. I will get a copy of Psyblades in my hand. Very recognizable card because her leg cuts halfway through the text. And he's going to double scheme, but hopefully not for 10. Plus he's confused. So 5. Let's deck out. Magic. Oh, good. I got one of these back. Ready. Draw. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need his average 3 per. He goes to thwart, confused, or excuse me, schemes for 2 and gets toughness and encounter and encounter. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. So gets 4 more. That's bad. This fucking card. This thing. This. I will. How much Psionic do I have in my hand? 1, 2, 3 Psionic. So this would only owe me 3. So let's use my ability to find a copy of Psyblades. I have 3 Psyblades in my hand. All right, I'll use this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oops, heal myself. 1, 2, 3. Flip. I will use Psychic Assault to get Trained Assassin. I will take the damage to play this to ready myself. I will remove 1, 2, 3, 4. I will then exhaust to deal 1, which makes my next card cost 1 less. I will spend Sonic Butterfly, 2 Psyblades for 3. Yeah, I have to do it to this because it's got a guard, which will ready this, and it will remove 1 threat from a scheme. It's not a thwart though, so I have to do it from this. So I think that stops any threat from being removed. Also, I played his Psionic card now, so 2 damage. Oops. To this. We'll take 1 damage to generate the resources, get rid of this. I will take the damage to get rid of 2 of the 3 resources, and then I'll play magic to get rid of this. So I've already taken 3 more damage on my turn. I will exhaust this to deal... I could have done this beforehand. Oh well, that is my fault. Now I draw a card for the conditioning. Might actually not be bad. It'll keep me alive a little longer. Whoops, didn't want that. It stays out, it's permanent. These 3 for athletic conditioning. 1, 2, 3. About 14 health. I will take 1 damage to generate 2 wild to telekinesis. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to end her turn. Heal. 1, 2. And then 1 more. Heal 2 more. Okay, so I guess because it is healing 2 for each boost icon that I was overreacting. I didn't remember that. So never mind on the critique I gave earlier. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot it heals 2 per. So I guess it's fine. The whiff potential makes it bad, but it's such a fucking gamble. Flip them over. Oh, there are my 2 enhanced reflexes that I need for reasons. I will spend this to clear the area on this. To draw this card. Fantastic. Here I am with this. On the hunt to remove 5. And then get a random... Do I want to do this right now? He's got a lot of gamble in his thing. I don't know anything about Grifter. Does he gamble? Because this is a lot of gamble. He's got a lot of gamble in the deck. This is gamble. This is... it's not really gamble. You at least see what it is. Also, this is gone. Because I don't have a side holster. I didn't put a side holster in here. I haven't gone through his deck yet. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this real quick. I'm going to pretend like I did not play it because I did not put a side holster in this deck. I knew when I created my own deck for this that I was going to forget something important, and lo, I forgot side holster. Because I have to exhaust myself so much, I don't have a lot of value on that. So get this into play. Yes, game, I wanted that and not that. Do I? Yes, I will do this to get another one. All right. I will exhaust this with an energy resource. It does require energy. I grabbed the right one. So 2 damage. This with this, and this should be 2, not 4, to deal 2. And that will end their turns. So 5. Need another enemy for this to happen, so that's useless. 2 psionics just hanging out together. I don't know why I did that. Deck out. Alright, so he's got a scimitar now, but they cannot play because she's got a scimitar and she plays psionic more frequently. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the retaliate. Well, he doesn't give a shit about that. Most of his attacks have ranged. He's going to kill the crossbones next turn. All right. Attacks Psylocke. I will use ninja speed to defend with +2. So I'm blocking 4. I take nothing, and I'll use Psychic Misdirection to ready. Attacks Grifter for 2. I'm going to say there are... I'm going to say there are 2 icons on there. 1, so I take 1 damage, and I draw a card. Contra and Contra. Hero form, the villain attacks me. I think this one I'm just going to take, and this card gains Surge. For 4 damage, because he has a weapon. Oh, she can't defeat him. Quick Strikes. Over here. Let's spend this and this to Pulse Grenade. 1, 2. For 4 damage with Piercing. Exhaust for the last damage. Alright. There's some rough turns in there, but once I got Madam Hydra out of the fucking game, it wasn't too bad. Is this the last game I'm going to play with Grifter? I might play one more. I think I might play one more tomorrow night. I'm enjoying a little bit more. I think Enhanced Reflexes certainly helps his VADs. Even though I didn't get them until the end of the fucking game. I also need to remember when I reload this table to put side holster in his Justice deck. I think his Justice deck plays really a lot more fun than this does. The pre-con protection deck was I didn't give it. It was not great. I still think the VADs would be better and not overpowered if they didn't have the energy requirement, but I can understand it. I still don't like it compared to how I thought it was the very first game I played of them, but that's just what it is. I forgot about Shape Charge like the entire game. I should have remembered that. That's a good way to actually remove some threats. At least a little bit. Anything else? Like I honestly didn't play a lot of his cards this game. I had a lot more, like I've actually played Zealot this time. I'm not the biggest fan of her ability. I'm never a fan. This is a me thing. I hate it when allies have to deal damage to themselves to play an ability. That's a me thing. I don't feel like her ability is so strong that she needs to be taking damage to play the tough card. I don't know anything about her. Maybe she's like a reckless character or something like that, to where that would be kind of like a justifiable thing. I didn't play on the hunt at all this time. I didn't feel like dealing with extra enemies. I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get my obligation this time. Diversionary Tactics. I didn't. Did I play this? I played it once because I wanted to ready myself. I played Barrage one time. Again, no hands needed. Didn't get touched. I put that in there just because I wanted to actually try it, but I didn't end up using it. I didn't use Trigger Happy. I don't see a ton of value for it. And the question is, how many times you just resolve his weapon specialist ability one time, I think, right? So at the most, you're doing 1 damage to an enemy that's attacking you. And it's good for getting rid of toughness. Why is the G on Grifter yellow? Like, I'm not crazy. The G on Grifter is yellow on the bottom of his set. Yeah, It's so weird. What the hell happened there? I used to have that issue every now and then with Photopea where I would be typing in a text box and if I had just clicked into that text box, sometimes it would take a color and put that color in there. I wonder if that's what happened with the G and Grifter if you use Photopea. Anything else? I didn't get a chance to play this because by the time I got it, Zealot was gone. Yeah, I think any any further precon, like if you decide to remake a precon, because this one is not fun, enhanced reflexes should be in this deck. That should be mandatory in this deck. Just so you can get the VADs to either stun minions or deal additional damage with piercing. Pulse grenades, you know what? This is the only deck I've ever played where I feel pulse grenades had any value because I can't stand pulse grenades. Because normally you're gambling with damage, which he apparently he's a gambler. I know nothing about him. Does Grifter gamble? I imagine Grifter gambles. So the VADs are still fun. I didn't care for that. I still don't care for it. This deck has this precon has or the precon. This deck that I made for it has 2 pulse grenades. I think 2 sonic rifles. Both of these. So he couldn't get some value. He just needs psionic. Otherwise, it's and I think I'd used it again and forgot that it had 2 resources on it. I did. I spent it 2 times in this game, and I forgot it has 2 resources on it each time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream there with that defeat, that defeated Psy. I won this game. I had more fun playing this game. But I feel like I've been defeated because I'm trying to get better at seeing everything that I'm supposed to be seeing because I fuck up like that quite a bit. The first time I played him, I didn't notice that there were energy resource requirements on his abilities. And then here I am the second time I'm actually doing an actual play test with him, and I forgot that I had 2 resources on this. I tell myself about it every game that he has 2 resources on it, and I forget every game that he has 2 resources on it. Psylocke, quickly. I need to make a tweak to Devin D'Angelo. I need to make a tweak to Sonic Butterfly. Everything else in this deck is working perfectly fine. Oh yeah, maybe Sonic Sheathing needs a little bit different text on it. She's actually almost in a releasable state. All right. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and end there. Have a good morning / day / night, evening, wherever you are. Finally, the weather has been warm here on the East Coast, so enjoy your lovely February weather. With that, yeah, take it easy.